Okay, good evening. I call the meeting to order by the salute to the flag. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor D'Amato?
Here.
Councilman Catalano?
Here.
Councilman Del Ripa?
Here.
Councilman Graziano, sorry.
Here.
Councilwoman Hudson? Here. Councilwoman Schubert? Here. Councilman Yasi?
Here. Okay, we also have our municipal clerk, Brianna Smith, business administrator, Michael Sondemire, and borough attorney, Dawn Sullivan. This meeting is called to pursuant to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law. Adequate notice of this meeting was advertised in the Herald News on January 12, 2024. Copies were provided to the local news media and posted continuously in the municipal building. A copy of this notice is available to the public and on file in the office of the municipal clerk. As per state fire code, I am required to acknowledge that there are two emergency exits in this council chambers. The main entrance which you enter through and a secondary exit to the left of where I am seated. If there is an emergency, walk orderly to the exit, exit through the door, down the stairs and out the building. If there's any questions, please raise your hand. Seeing none. We do have one non-agenda item, which is a resolution to enter into a shared service with the schools for our police department, fire department. There's a repeater going to be, it's either in the building or going to be put in the building to help out our radio system. We just have to formally do a shared service for them, allowing us to keep our equipment in the Walter T. Burton School, I believe it is. Okay, can I have a motion to open up early public comment?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, anyone wishing to speak, please come up. Seeing no one, a motion to close?
So moved?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, report of committees.
Mayor, for the library, the senior center, their September calendar is up. Also, this gazebo they're going to do an event at the gazebo with the band, cornet band.
What date is that, Amy?
The Saturday, September 28th, and we should be able to use it by then, hopefully, which,
Done now.
yeah, sounds like, that's what Pat said. Also, they have, September 27th is their Turtleback Zoo trip, and all of this is available on their website, and to contact Pat Yancy for any of that information. Their walking club is still going on. It's Wednesday at 9 a.m. And the senior center calendar is up with all of the chair aerobics. They do have they have a walker's breakfast at 9 a.m. The 4th, and all the calendar is full until through September 30th. For Tri-Borough, I don't have any new numbers to report. The gentleman was on vacation, but they do have their emergency medical responder class that's starting in September. I don't know how many people they had interested in signing up, but it's still available. Classes start Wednesday, September 18th through November 6th, and it's $100. And the number and you should call Gail at 973-838-0657. For the library, sometimes the library has this service, which is a make-a-will event, and but this one is actually being held by the county of Passaic, and it's free. And it's free to any senior age 60 and over, and to any veteran, regardless of age. And the date is September 13th, and it's from 10 to 4. at the St. Luke Baptist Church, Carroll Place in Patterson, and it's at no cost, which I know when we had it here at the library, there was a lot of interest in that, and I had questions about that. Also, they have their special dates are for they have their Stephen King book club. That's Tuesday, September 10th at 6:30 p.m. with the book The Stand. Of course, they have so many other activities to look at the Bloomingdale Free Public Library page. And one of the important dates that are coming up for is their paint and sip, and they're painting one of those welcome boards, which it's November 3rd. And I asked for her if she had a flyer for it yet, and she didn't. But that's going to be a full house event. It's very popular. Then I know this weekend the kids I saw them all over for Tag Day in town for BBYC, and this Saturday is their first game. They're moving forward fast. Their first game is on. Well, they've started. They did all their scrimmages, and let's see, the first game. But it's available on the Bloomingdale Butler Youth Club website, and and they also have a their fundraisers that are coming up to their calendar raffle. They're still selling the calendar raffle. There's a September 5th is a Dine to Donate at and it's their pep rally at the Froyo on Main Street. They're doing it Dine to Donate all day. There's 10% discounts on all the athletic gear that is available during the games and on their website. And they also have a paint and sip, paint fusion art event Thursday, October 17th, 6 to 8 at St. Anthony's. And they're doing porch signs. Attendees pick up whatever design they want. It's $50 per person or $60, and it includes pizza. And that's it for them.
Okay.
They're oh, and then their pep rally is September 5th to kick off the season. Homecoming pink out is October 26th, and their salute to the service game, which is always nice, is on November 9th.
Okay, Raymond?
Nothing to report.
Dawn?
Public events. We have the 9/11 candlelight ceremony and walk. That is Wednesday, September 11th at 7 o'clock. We start in Butler Park and march to Sloan Park. September 21st, the Bloomingdale Celebration Day and Bob Kochka 5K, which John will talk more about the 5K. Saturday, October 19th, Expedition Bloomingdale Town Scavenger Hunt. That's 9:30 a.m. at Sloan Park. And then just to go on a little bit, November 11th, the Veterans Ceremony, 11 a.m. at Sloan Park. Board of Health. The board was approached by Passaic County. This is the second time we've actually been approached by them for Passaic County to provide health services to the borough. The first time was years ago, and we would have been the first. At the time, the Board of Health decided against that decision. We were approached a number of months ago again by Passaic County, who now has 5 towns under their belt. And through much consideration, the board has unanimously voted to go with Passaic County. That will be somewhere between a $25,000 and $30,000 savings to the borough a year. So we will be starting with the county on January 1st, according to the contract. So the next couple months, we'll be working with Pequannock to transition all of our records over. I really want to give a lot of credit to the board. They spent a lot of time on this, and it was a tough decision, but I think they made a great decision, and they worked really hard on that. And I thank every one of them. If anyone's not understood, that board is a autonomous board. Thank you, John. I was getting there. They're an autonomous board, which means that they vote. Has nothing to do with the council. All decisions regarding the health and well-being of the borough pretty much goes through the Board of Health, all new laws, everything, and they're voted on exclusively by the Board of Health. So thank you to them. And I think it's a great savings for the borough, and we're going to be getting the same services, hopefully even better with the county. Pretty
And
excited.
actually, there's some stuff in that with the school now, so, right, they're gonna do,
Well, they do school, Pequannock does the school now, but we put in there that we wanted very specific number of education services for the schools. We wanted very specific number of education services for the adult community. So I think it's going to be good for us.
very good. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
John?
Okay, just one thing as a reminder, this Sunday, the 8th, there's a recognition for Gail Lavelle, 3 p.m. at the Fire Hall. This is, I'll say, being thrown more by the BPCO, but more specifically, I think Linda Bennett. And Gail's she's been a big help on the BBCO for a number of years now. She's been a big integral member of that, as well as the Sloan Park Festival. So we wanted to recognize her for her efforts. So all are invited, and again, that's September 8th. That's it.
In Glenwell Lake Picnic, you wanna, get all invited to Sunday.
Yes, this Sunday, all first responders, police, fire, EMS, the council, volunteers are invited to Glenwild Lake for a picnic. As a thank you, they do that every single year. I believe it's 12 o'clock.
Yeah, 12
o'clock. And we really appreciate that they do that every year and that they recognize the volunteers.
It's a nice day.
It's a lovely day. Fingers crossed the weather will be good for everyone.
Sunday should be good, Saturday, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Down here?
I just wanted to say, on the consent agenda, there is a proclamation about prostate cancer, as well as ovarian cancer, but I'd like to point that out as a prostate cancer survivor myself. Early detection was obviously very key for me, because I was only 50 at the time of my diagnosis, and I do totally credit it with saving my life. I'm sure I would have been deceased by now if I had not detected it then. So it is very important.
And the ovarian cancer one of my suppliers who I'm actually very good friends with, and he is very active on the Rockaway Council. He approached me a number of years ago because his sister is an ovarian cancer survivor. So that's where the proclamations over the last number of years have come from, is from her. So I thank her for that.
Okay. Dominic, Anthony?
Nothing to report from the planning board this month. I will just comment on 6A was the first day of school here in town. And having children go for the first time, I have to say the police and the school did a really good job directing traffic this morning, make sure everyone got in safe. So just a thank you to everyone for being out there and getting to school for both the drop off and pick up.
Hilltop Terrace, the contractor is back trying to fix the grass spot in the curb of the sidewalk. Started last Thursday and Friday, one more this week. Right. We have the senior center
Yeah, I didn't get the email.
Okay. The gazebo is 99% done, they gotta do some gutter work and some downspouts, but it is up with the roof. It looks, and I'm gonna show you photos. If you
Uh-huh.
get a chance, get over to Second Street and take a look at it.
I found it.
Wait, you sent an email out?
No, to Rich. Rich can put it up on the screen.
Oh, sorry.
It actually is very, very nice. It's a long time coming. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I stopped back there one day and the seniors were coming in for an event and they were all stopping there because they can't wait to use it. What's nice about it too, our Boy Scouts can use it for the flag burning. They always do a little presentation before they burn the flag, so they can use it for that. As Evie said, the jazz band, I think, is going to be playing out there. So I think it will get used.
I think that would be nice too for the garden,
Yeah.
the community garden to have functions in there.
Yep.
Looks great.
Yeah, I just asked that once, if you're going to use it, just make sure we touch base with the seniors to make sure that they have nothing planned to use it. 'Cause it seems like they're going to want to use it a lot. So, there's still some more work to be done in the garden itself and around the back of it. We have to remulch some areas because they'll wash out. But it is, stop back there, it's really very nice.
You know, have we, just food for thought, do they have any, like sunshades that we could attach to it for, certain times of day when people want to sit out there? Especially for the seniors? I'm sorry, Mike?
We haven't thought about it yet,
No.
but good idea. The next thing is to get electric out there, that was not included. To actually get electric from the senior center to there for power and a light or a fan inside there, whatever.
I have a really long extension cord for you.
That's what they're going to start with until we get it ran.
Hey, whatever works.
So, but that's good. It's all good. Anything else, Mike?
That's it, Mayor.
Rick?
Nothing to report.
Okay.
I just,
Too late.
oh wait, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
The library card, one of the resolutions or the library card sign-up month, where the library is welcoming, which is, you're opening it up today, just something to encourage people to sign up.
Sign up for be members of the library,
Yeah,
basically?
the library work.
Okay. One?
Nothing to report this evening, Mayor.
Okay. Just for me, there's the project down on Van Dam that we worked with the county took over the culverts. That project is complete. The county came through, or actually Advanced Plumbing came through and cleaned out underneath all the culverts, except for the one between Walnut and Tice, because it's all underground, with, we believe, concrete lids that run all through there. That was done many, many, many years ago. So that would be something we might look into. We are afraid that the water lines and possible sewer lines and gas lines are going right through the culvert. So we stopped Advance from jet backing it, because if he goes there and blows a gas line out or a sewer line, it could really run into some big problems. I will say that one big rainstorm we had, I believe it was a Sunday, where we got like 2.5 to 3 inches of rain in an hour and a half. After the storm, I went down there, the roads, they didn't have enough time to block it off, the water went away. So the street did flood, but more down towards Tyson Walnut versus all of Van Dam down to Chestnut Street. So the work that was completed there really helped out our flooding problem down on Van Dam. It's never going to solve it totally, because it's the flats, and it's named the flats for a reason, because it's flat. Our next objective down there should be starting from Chestnut and working our way to the brook. We did some research behind there, but we're going to wait till the weather change, gets a little colder, so our engineer can walk the whole remainder of the brook and see what we can clean out of there, hopefully with some of our DPW guys, or we have to plan it with our storm management plan. But that was a successful project to get that cleaned out. And the only one problem we have is the people, residents need to keep the brook clean behind them, because they own it, we don't. Weed whacking or whatever they have to do, but when the rain comes through, it moves. So, and now the county will have to keep up and keep it clean under their sections, which I think is going to help out a lot down there. So anyway, with saying that, because normally when that Sunday would happen, I would have got a phone call from a resident on the corner of Chestnut and Van Dam like this, that my backyard is completely flooded to my basement. I didn't get one phone call. So I just took a ride down and see what it was about. It was in really good shape considering how much rain we got in a short period of time. Bob Koshka 5K, we got over 60 people signed up. I can still sign up online until September 19th. Sponsorships came in, some big ones came in, which we'll advertise for that. So that's going to be another successful event this year. So I'm really pleased with that, and the Koshka family is pleased with that. There is 2 families that have joined up as teams, one for Carol's Angels, I mentioned at the last meeting, which is a ladies auxiliary member out of the Apsherman
Yes.
Fire Department who she passed, but she had a really, I'll say, she fought it really hard
And for a very long time.
and for a long time, which shows there is success with the research that's going on. We have another family, the Steinhaus family, which is friends with the Koshka's, Janet Koshka's nephew or Bob's nephew, and they're coming in with another team in honor of Andrew Steinhaus, who is currently fighting the battle and courageously going through the whole process. But they're having a bunch of people come down in honor of him and walking the race through there. So I think we get the word out to a lot of people that, that really realize cancer in general, how bad it is, and like Rich was saying, and the things are other ovarian cancer, but pancreatic cancer, they all need attention. But I feel really good about working with Lusgard and donating a lot of money to them for their research, and that's what they do. And it seems to be working little by little. So it's really a good thing that what we're doing. So that's pretty much all I have. Okay. Item number 8, resolution number 2024 9.1, the consent agenda. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Catalano,
Yes.
Della Ripa,
Yes?
Graziano,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Okay, just like to thank Matt Redfield for his time on the Economic Development Committee. Due to work constraints, he needed to step away from that, so we thank him for his efforts, appreciate it. And also appointing Justin Hill to the search and rescue. Justin is a dedicated first responder. He's a member of Tri-Borough First Aid Squad and a member of the Bloomingdale Fire Department, and now he is going to join search and rescue, which is good because he's EMT qualified, so that will actually help them out in the woods. We have a medical emergency in the woods, so thank you, Justin. Okay, roll call, please.
you're good.
We did it already, right?
Yep.
Okay. New business, adoption of resolution number 2024 9.5, DMC Land Survey Services for Municipal Stormwater Mapping Update. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Okay, this is just simply part of our stormwater management obligation, and with the mapping, they just locate all the areas that need attention.
Yeah, they need to update our stormwater municipal map. It was last done in 2013. We got a grant for $15,000 last year, which was sitting there. They're doing it for $29,000. The $15,000, once they complete it, we submit it in. There's another 10 we get, so it'll cost us $4,000 in the end to have the stormwater map done.
Okay. Okay,
Has to be done.
has to be done, yeah. Roll call, please.
Della Ripa,
Yes.
Graziano,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Catalano,
Yes.
Okay. Introduction of ordinance number 16-2024, amended Chapter 11, Uniform Construction Code Fees. Do I have a motion to read by title?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
sorry. An ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 11, Building and Housing, Section 11-1.2, fees of the Code of the Borough of Bloomingdale. And second and final reading will be on September 17th.
Okay. All right, we do have the one non-agenda item, which is resolution number 2024 9.6. which is entering in a shared service with the school board, and it benefits our first responders, our police department, fire department, also benefits the school because they have emergency radios within the school that work off these repeaters. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
This agreement is that if they break it, they're gonna repair it, school it is.
If the school breaks it.
Yeah, they go up there, that's what the agreement really is. They're allowed to put the computers on their building, but then also one of the things we had in there was that if they're working up there and doing something and they,
Damage it.
yeah,
Okay.
it's on that.
Is this something we have currently somewhere else and we need to add new ones, or?
We have it there.
We have it there.
We currently have it there.
Yes.
So what you're saying is the only change right now is that if they break something because they're doing.
But I know there's plans in the future, and they're looking into it now, is to add a repeater on one of the other schools. So it's good that we're going into a shared service so we can do that. What the repeater does, if we get out of regular range, they have direct talk, me to you, and then if I can't reach you, you're wherever you are, it hits the repeater, bounces and gets to your radio, so you can talk back and forth. It extends the range. Our police department, going back several years ago, I'll say maybe 3 or 4 years ago, we went from what they call low-band radios, because the federal government's taken those bandwidths, and they want all the first responders to go to high band, and there's different levels of high band. So we bought a high band channel, built a radio system. And part of that radio system is putting a repeater, usually the manufacturer will come out and they do a survey in your town where they have to be. The Bergen schools are perfect because you got Northern Green and it can bounce and go pretty much anywhere. And it penetrates buildings a lot better. There is sections of town that are dead, for police and for fire. So when they decide to add a repeater, it'll fill in the dead spots and make communication better for our first responders. We don't have any problems, just we want to make sure we have no problems. And going back, what we did is we gave handheld units, in your world, walkie-talkie, okay, to each of the schools. So if there's a problem in the school, God forbid, and they can't get to a phone, they can call the police desk right away through the radio. And then everything kicks in.
Yeah.
All right, so it's for emergency response, and it helps out our school system, helps out every resident in town. So we invested a lot of money within that program. So we just want to make it a little bit better, but this is just covering in case it is.
To answer your question, the computer's always been there. We've never had an agreement, and I don't know if their new attorney brought it up, that there should be something saying, hey, Borough has equipment on our building. There should be some type of shared service saying, you can house your equipment on our property, and that's what it's all about, for a buck.
Gotcha, yeah.
For some reason, I think there's one at the day school, but I'm not 100% sure.
There's a new Wi-Fi we put in there looking to do.
Yeah. Okay. But either way.
This agreement says for both schools I saw, it was the day school as well as Walter.
Yes. Yeah, so there's a plan for the day school, I know that. But that's the best places to put it, it's, because you need power to power it up, and everything is right there. And if we have to get in there for some reason to fix it, we have keys to every school, police have it, and we can get in and do what we have to do without the school.
Yeah.
All right, it's a knockbox they put on the side of the building. All right? Can we do all in favor, or you want to roll call?
I'll just do a roll call.
Okay, roll call. Unless anybody has any other questions, roll call.
Graziano?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes.
Schubert?
Yes.
Yazdi?
Yes.
Catalano?
Yes.
Delariva?
Yes?
Okay, can I have a motion to open late public comment?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, anyone wishing to come up? Seeing no one, motion to close?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we do have 2 matters of attorney-client privilege in executive session, but no action will be taken. Do I have a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you for coming.